Okay, second training session out for Eisen, and this time we're going to start to introduce her to the lead. We're going to do some lead work. She wears a harness at the moment. I prefer to put a young dog on a harness because I don't want the pup to learn how to pull on the lead with a collar around its neck. I don't mind her pulling against her shoulders, but I don't want her learning how to pull against the collar around her neck, because if she learns how to do that, then it's really difficult to get them out of the habit. So I want to show you how I approach this lead work session. First of all, I place the lead behind my back, like so, which leaves my left hand free. It leaves my left hand free so I can give some food rewards to the dog. And all we need to do is to practice. There again, teaching Eisen that the best place to be is by my side. Now, she's not going to get this in a week or in 2 weeks or in 3 weeks, but eventually she will understand. So, as I say, lead behind my back, food just coming out immediately in my left hand, and we're off. Good. And as I say, that's the way we'll be walking, or I'll be walking her from now on. Now, if you remember last week, we spoke about recall. I do not teach my dogs recall in the conventional understanding of the word. If you've been to a training school, recall will generally take the form of you put your dog in a stationary position, you walk away from your dog 10, 15, 20 paces, you turn and face your dog, and your dog comes to you. That is the conventional understanding of recall. However, that doesn't happen in the real world. If you're on the beach, in a park or on a field, and you want your dog to come to you, your dog will probably be moving away from you at the time. And especially if it's seen something that's more interesting or more entertaining. So my approach is to make sure that the dog stays within a certain parameter. My parameter is, I visualize this as a 3-meter circle all the way around me, with a line running through the middle. My dog is not allowed to go in the front half of the circle, but it can go anywhere in the back half of the circle. Basically, the dog learns not to go in front of me and will come back from a short distance away, because there's nothing more certain than the fact the further away from you your dog gets, the less reliable your recall will become. So we're going to put her on a long line, which is an extremely valuable tool. And for the next 5 minutes, all I'm going to try and do is get away from her. I want her to be constantly looking up and paying attention to what we're supposed to be doing. So, I see. So the importance of those two exercises is that from day one, from the start of when she's going out for a walk on the lead, I teach her to stay by my side. Then with the use of the long line, I can give her controlled freedom. So when I call her back to me, she comes back to me because it is an advantage, because I've got the food.